In a letter dated 30th October 2020, President Akufo-Addo, acting on a report from the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, dismissed embattled CEO of the Public Procurement Authority, Ajini Boatinye after he was found culpable of conflict of interest. Reacting to the decision, Deputy Minority Leader James Avedzi called for other sanctions apart from the dismissal.
Whatever income or resources that he gathered from these activities should be taken away from him. Definitely, he must sold some of the contract and make some money. And so if the findings reveal that this is the amount of money he made out of this back deal, the money should be confiscated by the state. And then he should be sacked out, recommended by Chirac, which has been actually taken on, and then should be banned from public service completely. So once the monies he made from this dubious action is confiscated, is sufficient enough, it will serve as a deterrent to other people who might be planning or thinking on the same line.
On the floor of the House, members contributed to a statement on the celebration of Farmers' Day on Friday. The Minister for Food and Agriculture, Owusu Akoto, spoke to Citi News on what to expect at this year's ceremony to be hosted at Techiman, capital of the Bunu East region.
Ghanaian agriculture has proven that it is strong because you look at the situation today in terms of supply and demand of food. Everybody admits that we have very low food prices in the cities. The farmers are happy because their productivity is going up. They are getting more money with the support of government subsidies and seed and fertilizer. So there's a lot to celebrate in this year's Farmers' Day.
The Youth, Sports and Culture Committee of the House, as part of consideration of the Creative Arts Bill, hosted sections of the creative arts community to seek their input. Chairman of the committee, Alex Kofi-Ajekum, and the ranking member, Kobna Mensah-Woyome, as well as other industry players, spoke to the media after the meeting.
One or two concerns by the Ghana Cultural Forum. They've tabled it, and I have asked that they meet among themselves and actually iron out those nitty-gritty areas.
We would have thought that maybe some speed would have been brought to bear and some work on this would have maybe taken place maybe earlier, with all coming on board. You know, as I speak to you now, there's that perception of some crack, but then I think they are coming together now and to see how we can resolve it. So this is dear to all parties.
Meeting governments in a way to make sure that this industry is viable and will create the needed GDP that we need for the economy of this country. You know, now everywhere, UNESCO, everybody is talking about the creative industry, UNESCO is talking about it. There's a reason for that, because we've all realized that the creative economy is one of the biggest that you can tap into. So things really need to be done well. The government has to see that we are there to partner with them to help, and not that things will be lorded over us.